Hey gang, how are you? It's Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob. What is up? What is up in the neighborhood, my friends? Life's good here. Been busy. Last weekend I had a business thing all weekend. This weekend I'm like trying to chill out because I was not feeling well the last about 10 days. Middle of the week I began to feel better. I had like a cold thing. No, it wasn't the Rona. Didn't come down with the Rona. Big thumbs up there. Yeah. Life is good. What's going on in your world, gang? Anything going on that I need to know about? My fish are great. Life is good. Life is good. It's the dog days of summer. And I have not been shipping out the normal amount of fish I ship out for whatever reason. So I don't know what that deal is. But yeah. But life's good. I'll try to ship them out, once we're into July again, and go from there. Let's see what other things are going on with Mayhem. I don't know. I'm doing laundry. Life's good. Life is good indeed. If you're here, say hey. Love saying hey to you, and especially you. Yeah, so in my little world here, life is been good. The fish are great. I'm having a lot of fun with them, doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And yeah. Let's see here. What's up, Petro Man? Doug Gray. Life's good. I am a non-skinwalker. I would love to tell you I was. I'm not. I'm not a skinwalker. It's yeah. It's I'm a non-skinwalker, which is good. And I try to keep things normal in my little world. I do have a fish that I've named Dragon, and I call him Dragon. Yeah, he's a guppy. He's never smiling at all. Don Gallagher, what's up, buddy? I'm drinking the nectar of the gods, Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm wearing a Carolina Gamecocks t-shirt. Scott's Aquatics. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, so just been so busy with work and stuff like that. Next weekend, I have to go pick up my dog. Maggie is in Chicago today. And she's at a dog show, and then she's going to participate in a few drive-bys. Perhaps blow up an ATM, get some cash on the way out. Yeah, so Maggie will be on her way. I pick her up a week from tomorrow in Cambridge, Minnesota, which is about an hour north of the Twin Cities. So there you go. It's how's inflation handling for you guys? I drive an Econo box. I get great mileage with it. It's a small car, Econo box. And I paid $51.80 to fill it up on Wednesday. $51.80. Unfathomable. And it's only going to get worse. And I found there's like we all have these places, but this place is real popular right now. The place has the cheap gas. And in the suburb of $130 to fill up your truck, yuck. Yuck. Yeah, things are getting so expensive. I bought stuff for the house, to eat and stuff around the house, that type of thing. I swear to you, I have spent nearly double what I was before. I paid for a dozen eggs $2.98 today. A dozen eggs, $2.98. It's crazy. It's commendable that you don't set your time machine back to 2002 to fill up your tank each time. Yeah, it's what I do. I try to keep it real. Doug Gray. Keeping it real is what we do. But I swear to you, let's see, I picked up bread, luncheon meat and cheese. Let's see, I picked up, just for variety of stuff. Yeah. I have not seen the new Jurassic Park movie. Good and fun time, yet makes no sense. Well, that's the way it should be. You go to Jurassic Park, you're not thinking of, hey, Biggie, support group in the house. You go to see a Jurassic Park movie, it's a popcorn movie. You go there to have a big tub of popcorn, soft drink, watch a movie and not think. It's what you do. I have, by the way, for those of you, I do have laundry going on. I'll tell you what, when I was like in college, I would go out of my ways to watch these quote unquote, sophisticated movies. I went and saw, art house movies and stuff like that. And as time's gone on, when I go to a movie, I want to escape. I don't go to a movie trying to contemplate my navel. I want to go have a great time. My girlfriend wants to see Top Gun with me. She's going to be in town this week before we go up and pick up Maggie. And we'll probably see it in the Twin Cities. They have better movie theaters. And there you go. And there you go all the way around. I have not committed an insurrection of a sort. I did not, like the Stephen Colbert Show, break into the Capitol. That's good news, huh? That's all we need is a little more craziness. I have also, Doug, sadly, I've not blown up an ATM. As crazy as you may think that may be, you'd think that of all people who'd blow up an ATM would be me. Screw that crap. Mindless movies are the best. Top Gun 2 was a lot of fun. I'll try to do some carjackings. I can start doing that in my neighborhood because I think both of the cops in my neighborhood are on vacation. So I can carjack somebody. It's hotter than heck here already. It's 91. This is normally like end of July, August weather, so that's what we're into right now. By the way, we're going to pay a little bit more for meat coming up, and I know I'm sorry for providing you with good news. Apparently, thousands of cows have just dropped dead in Kansas. Dropped dead. Willy-nilly. They're claiming the heat. Yeah, it gets hot here every year. 96 there today in beautiful, filthy Delphia. 70 and beautiful today. I wish it would be that way going on. I went out and did some photography first thing this morning. And probably after we're done today, I'll go for another walk, but just in my neighborhood, pull out the camera equipment and to go. I wish I had a better zoom lens. There was 3 vultures on top of a tree, but it was way too far away, and I was trying to get a better angle at it. It's like in people's yards, so I'm not going to like roam in their yard. I know. But when I get up to the Twin Cities, I'll get my carjacking on. And Maggie, the Brittany, she loves it. Loves herself some carjacking. And loves it very, very much. And yeah. So good times had by all. Vultures is in the birds. I love wildlife photography and to take photography of nature and to go out and do a walk like that with the camera. I have reasonable equipment. I don't have pro equipment, but I have like a level or 2 below professional equipment. I love it. Yeah. The mail just arrived. Look forward to seeing my bills. I think for my trip, I'm just going to be paying for gas and sandwiches. I think I'm going to like load up my own food. I mean, my God, it's unbelievable. Where is our buddy Professor Chewy? I don't know. I've been sort of on and off here. I apologize. I hope following my return from Minnesota next week, I'll be back on a normal type deal. Normal type deal all the way around. One of my siblings has the Rona. So there you go. Chewy appeared on stage with Paul McCartney in New Jersey. Yeah, it was Chewy, Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi, and Paul McCartney on stage together is magical. Totally magical. Totally magical indeed. I went to what else have I been doing? I don't know. I got like the creeping crud, and I went through a bunch of things with. I was tested for the Rona negative. Oh, is it Paul McCartney's birthday today? Is he what, 80 today? My ex-wife's birthday was this last week. And yeah, it is. He's 80 today. Yeah. And I went and I sent her a nice note wishing her a happy birthday. Haven't quite heard back from her. Huh. Fancy that. Fancy that. It's crazy how that works. By the way, if you go through and you look at the ages of some of our best known rock stars, you know, they ain't getting any younger. It's I would think that Pete Townsend has to be knocking on 80's door. Mick Jagger is. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? No, because I felt the summer tubs thing. I would have done it if I was able to set up in May, but the weather in May was so bizarre. We got down to the 30s towards the end of May. So I'm going, okay, we're in June, we're finally warm. So we went from June, or now we're in June. It's 91 out right now. It's going to get to 96 today. Let's see what the temperature is. Hold on a second here.
Right now, it's 93 degrees.
93.
Expect a low of 70 degrees.
93. So yeah, I'm not doing it this year. Turn off. She's listening to me. She's stalking me. Okay, she turned off. Anybody who has one of these digital audio assistants, smart speakers, whatever they're called, do you think they're listening to you 24/7? Yeah, do you think? I have a feeling they are watching us every moment. And yeah, good times. Yeah, as much I have the stuff to do it, it's the weather wise has been so nutty that I don't know. I have the junk. I could pull it off, but I'm gone. I'm gonna be gone for a few days. I don't, it's just been way up. Now, Scott, you're doing the summer tubbing. How many tubs do you have up? I was going through, I've been to Philadelphia a couple of times, but I have not done the tourist junk. Been to Philadelphia a couple of times. One time I drove down there, just one for Guppies. Yep. I went and drove, this is probably about 10, 12 years ago. It had to be maybe 12, 14 years ago. It's my ex-wife's twin brother was working in Philadelphia. So we drove down for the day and drove around Philadelphia. He got done at work and it was much later than anticipated. He was supposed to be done, like 6. He didn't get done till 8. So instead of going to, and both of us had to be at work the next day. And I was living in New York at the time, in Hackensack, New Jersey. And so by the time he was ready and we could go and have, the idea was go get a cheesesteak. Well, both of us had to be at work. And And he was probably about, he was in what, Bryn Mawr? Is that the name of the suburb? That's kind of fancy. I forget which company he was working for at the time, doesn't matter. And he's an auditor, so he travels around. He works for another company now. And yeah, go and do that and have fun. Yeah, it was very nice. And we ended up eating, like, I think we may have gone to Bennigan's. I think you're still at a Bennigan's at that point. We went to some chain joint near where he was working. And yeah. Oh, Bennigan's. Let's see here. Locations. They got a bunch of locations still. Used to be everywhere. Dubuque, Coralville, Iowa, Mohenez, Texas, Mandan, North Dakota, Steubenville, Melbourne, Borger, Texas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Elgin, Illinois, Clear Lake, Iowa, and Urbandale, Iowa. Real big in and they have several locations. Oh, and they're going to be moving. They're going to be opening a new location in Arizona. There you go. Everybody loves Bennigan's. In fact, my buddy Jim, who occasionally drops in here, and I'm gonna drop him a note here real quick. Yeah, it's a crime. KFC, their chicken sandwich is actually pretty good. We just got in Joplin. We just got ourselves a Raising Cane's chicken fingers place, which is good. I prefer Zaxby's over Raising Cane's, but that's just me. Let me note. Make a note off to my buddy Jim. When is the last time you two went to Bennigan's? All right. And off a random text to a friend of mine. So let's see if he gets in. David Samsel's in the house. How you doing? Do you know what? I don't know. He changed it last time he was here. And the only reason I knew it was him was that, he had the blue wrench, Melvin's team blue wrench. And I'm going, okay, well, let's see. I don't think I gave this person a thing before. So it's got to be our man Melvin. And it was. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, Pennsylvania. You guys have that really tall guy running for Senate. He's like 8 feet tall, right? He's huge. 43 tonight. What do you call an Italian with 2 broken arms? A mute. Yes, a mute. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Fetterman seems to be a strange dude. Yeah. How tall is he? Is he like 6'9"? Does he actually wear pants at any point? By the way, I do think a U.S. Senator wearing shorts. I don't even know if he'd be necessarily someone I would ever vote for, but the idea of having a U.S. Senator wear guy shorts, real man shorts, cargo shorts, call me in. I'm in on that. He's got a pretty wife too. So it's it'd be really nice. I haven't heard about how Maggie's done the shows yet today. Um, she's done like some reserve winners, but not best of. She's winner's bitch. That's what they call it. I'm not calling women bitches. Winner's bitch is what they call it. And when a female dog wins that, she gets points. And so hopefully she's doing well. They think that she still needs time to mature. 80% water changes yesterday. Oh, the guy's 6'9". Yeah, I mean, it's just... now, he had a stroke, right? Fetterman had a stroke or a heart attack. I need time to mature too. Yep, I do too. Well, you know, Maggie turns a year on on Thursday. On Thursday, she turns to a year. Okay, Fetterman has a pacemaker. How old is this guy? It's not a good sign in life. I hope he's like 80. Google him. A pacemaker, not that good. Yeah, he's only 52. Only 52. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a strange dude, man. Yeah, voting for David Samsel cannot be bad. Yeah, yes, this giant moose of a man is younger than me. Have you noticed, though, a lot of our politicians are really freaky tall? It's I met when he was a senator. I met future President Biden, and they say he's like 6'3", 6'4". I think he's taller than that. David, yeah, has fish. That's a strong deal. Fair but firm. Well, it's I know you would be, David. You have fish, of course. Of course, you'd be fair but firm. I've not heard back from my buddy if he's been to Bennigan's. Where? Let's see, in Iowa, Urbandale. Ooh, let's see here. I may have to. Oh, you know what? My girlfriend and I are going to be driving through. Amazing. We may just have to go to Bennigan's on our way to Minnesota. I think that would be a heck of a deal. Steubenville, Ohio. How far away is Steubenville, Ohio from the Pennsylvania people? Man, that's good times. Probably not too far away from the unofficial mayor of Pittsburgh, Melvin. Oh, Forbidden Planet's on? I may try to stay up and watch that. Forbidden Planet's a great movie. Leslie Nielsen is in that. Of the police squad movies, Airplane. Yep, 1956. And yeah, listen to this cast. Cast is pretty good in this one. Anne Francis is in it. Walter Pidgeon. Let's see here. Anybody else who Robbie the Robot. Yeah. George Wallace is in it. No, not the comedian and not the guy who was the governor of Alabama during that type during craziness. So there you go. It's actually really a real good yeah, it's really good stuff. Can't go wrong. Robbie the Robot. Yeah, it's Twiggy the Robot from Buck Rogers. Beetle. Or Beetle. Beady. Yeah. I think I need to get my glass. Maybe cleaning them would be good. Should I text my girlfriend about going to Bennigan's? Do you think that's a good one? Aaron Gray from this series? Beady. Yeah, lots of okay, if any of you guys been watching, I have not watched the last 2 episodes of Kenobi, mainly because I probably want to watch them with the girlfriend. Maybe I'll watch them anyways. Where are you guys on this? My first 3 episodes, I was in. I liked it. And a lot of people are real Star Wars people are way more in tune with that than I am. Say, oh, it's awful. No, it's not. It was perfectly fine. I love The Mandalorian. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was fine, Doug. I think it's I understand all the whining about it. I brought up that I love Kenobi, and you would have thought I just said child killers are super. People were like really upset and offended. It's yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why the hate for it. It's and I know there are people who've read all the books, who have really buried them. They've enjoyed it. Buried themselves in it. I'm not meaning that in a bad way. I'm just saying they really, really like it. Sort of like how we bury ourselves in fish. Everything about fish we know or want to know. So yeah, I don't quite get the hate about it. The dryer's running. I'm running, by the way, it's dark clothes. Yeah, I have a need of those for my trip. Except I don't need pants. I am washing shorts. EY or AY? I think it all depends, David, on when people arrived here in the New World. You know, my last name, Field, T as in Thomas, Hiele. If you arrived when Ellis Island was up and running, they were changing your name really quick. Really quick. They changed it almost immediately. They almost changed it immediately to a couple of different things. Primarily, Tilly had become a big one. And so, yeah, it just depends. Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Yeah. I have gone a week without feeding the fish, David. Um when going out of town, that type of stuff. Generally have not had an issue with it. Generally what I do when I do get back is I usually give light feedings and perhaps do a little bit of an water change and do that. Yeah, my deal is when I get back, I feed really, really light. Really, really light. And that's just to make sure that I have, as much information with it as possible. Feed light, do a couple of light feedings, then I usually do a little bit of a water change and go from there. And that's generally what I have done. My I think a lot of times when people go do traveling, um, with guppies, don't expect to see a lot of babies when you get back. They're going to be eaten almost immediately. Generally, it's been fine. Been fine overall. My my deal with the vacation stuff with it is that, it hey, Vinoksky, Fish Kodo, what's up? Yeah, it makes sense, Doug. Axolotls, they're a thing. They are a thing. I think the deal about the vacation. Now, I'm not overly paranoid with. The last thing I'll do is I'm leaving Wednesday after work or Thursday after work. Thursday after work, I have Friday off, and I'll be back Sunday night. I'll probably do a little feeding when I get home. But generally speaking, they'll be fed on Thursday, so it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, most of Sunday. It'll be okay. I'll be back on Monday. So there you go. Life will be good. I've taken I have not taken a long vacation in a few years, and I have taken a vacation for you know I've taken some vacations, like the week long one. I haven't done that in a while. Normally, if I take a week off, I'm in town most of the time. Last year I took a 4-day weekend, 5-day weekend. Yeah, that's generally what I've been doing. After Thanksgiving, I left on Wednesday and got back on Saturday night late. So, so I've not taken that long time away. Not taken that long time away at all. So that's been part of the thing. But hey, fish in the real world, they don't necessarily always eat every day in the wild. They just don't. Chattanooga Ed, how are you feeling, buddy? Now, you had another surgery? Are you at home? What's going on there? At home? Pulled the old pacemaker out and put in a floating pacemaker inside your heart. Good. It wouldn't stay screwed to the outside of your heart. Yeah, that's not good. Well, I'm glad you're at home and on the mend, and I hope for a complete recovery and complete recovery all the way around. Not fun to go through that stuff. Not fun at all. Bob Kaler went through your artery, right leg. Yeah, it's when I had my brain surgery, Chattanooga Ed. That's where they did endoscopy right through there and went up into my old cranium. They went through the heart. The heart was just hanging out. Slowed the heart way down. Blup, 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 blup. Yeah, good times. Good times all the way around. Good times, yeah. So, Bob, it's your background in nursing. Been giving tips to our boy Chattanooga Ed for his big recovery. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. I know, kind of freaky, but a little cool. 30-year long pacemaker. Excellent. There's an X-Files episode where someone was adjusting pacemakers illegally through the internet. Well, let's hope this can't be hacked in by somebody from Kazakhstan. That wouldn't be good. Now, do you have to do software upgrades there, Chattanooga Ed? Chewy! I hope you're enjoying celebrating Paul McCartney's birthday with him. Sorry, Doug Gray, for taking your deal. I hope you're enjoying your time in New Jersey. Size of a 22 caliber long bullet. Yeah. Yes, and Bob and I will be celebrating tonight. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. I'll try to stay up. I don't know. It's either that or Forbidden Planet. Doug Gray, you have Professor Chewy and our boy Bob Kaler together. There you go. Good times. Let me show you a picture of Maggie. Let me hold this up here so you can see it. Maggie is the one that looks thin. It's the only female there. She's in the middle. She's one of the two ones. The one that's not a boy. I can't tell you which side you're on. Yeah, they look very similar. They're relatively related. The two dogs in the middle are half brother, half sister. And on the outside is a nephew of nephew of Maggie, and on the other end, the one that's right there is a son of the one at the end. So there you go. There you go. I have not. And I've not heard of Dr. Zeb Hogan. Is he a musicologist or an ictologist? Is he a botanist or is he a cannibal? By the way, the whole cannibal thing, I think we need to bring that back. We got too many people. And we're going to have food shortages, everybody. Who's for lunch? Who's for lunch? Oh, a program on Nat Geo. Wow. I'll have to check that out. Oh, the guy who does the Monster Fish show. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, I've watched it. Couldn't tell you his name. The show that was on Animal Planet with the Brit, they started to make the show into like a horror movie. Not my deal there. I like the idea of finding freaky fish and going to those locations, etc. It sort of had its little formula there. Make no sense. All right, gang, I have got to bolt. Thank you so much. And I will see you 2 weeks. 2 weeks.